So the new NSX, quiet mode, relaxing, mainly electric mode unless you put your foot down. Turn this dial, you go into sport, and off you go! Whoa! Yes, this thing flies. So basically, right, you got a 3.5 litre V6 behind you, mid-mounted, and that's mated to an electric motor. And that electric motor fills in the torque gap when you put your foot down until the turbos are spooled up, so you get instant response. You've also got a motor driving each of the front wheels, and they provide more thrust, and they also do torque vectoring, so it helps pull the car around a corner, and this thing basically as a result corners brilliantly. There's some batteries well behind the seats there, and you charge them up when you brake. And on the whole, yeah, I mean, that all adds a lot of weight. So this thing weighs in at around 1,800 kilos, just a bit under actually. So it does feel a little bit heavy, but it's still very, very agile, thanks to that excellent all-wheel drive system and the clever torque vectoring. Now have a look around the cabin, because like the old NSX, you get a great view out of it. It doesn't have that F16 style canopy like the old car, but still these pillars, they're really thin for a supercar. The scuttle is low, so you can see the nose where it is, and you can see the wings, so it's dead easy to place on the road, even though it's quite a wide car. The suspension, it's magnetic. Well, it's super comfy. I mean, it's amazing for a supercar. It's dead comfy to drive. So there we go, new Honda NSX. It really is pretty interesting, this car. I mean, combined we've got 581 horsepower, 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds apparently, top speed of 191 miles an hour. And as for economy, well, if you're interested, it's around 28 miles per gallon. I'm just going to whiz the car around and head back again. I'm going to turn it into Sport Plus, which gives me a more aggressive gear change, faster responding throttle, and then I'm going to put it into track actually. You have to actually hold the thing for a while. There we go, we're in track mode, and that gives you launch control. See if we can get out before this car comes. There we go. And launch control is just dead easy to apply. So there we go, we're on track mode. I just floor the brake with my left foot, floor the throttle, holds it at 2.5, then launch mode ready, and we have launched. It's that simple. That means if you're driving in track mode, you can basically launch whenever you stop, when you're at the light, so no faffing around pressing other buttons. Launch mode also gives you a bit more slip on the ESP, so I'll turn it off for now because I don't want to damage this car, because it costs £138,000. So back into Sport Plus. But it's a really easy car to drive. You can change gears yourself if you want to use these paddles. You've got 9 speeds. This car's riding on, I think they're Michelin tyres, super sticky. They're an option, they are. It's also got the optional carbon ceramic brakes, which give you loads of feel and stopping power. When I say feel, it's actually artificial, because the brake pedal isn't actually connected to the brakes at all. It's all drive-by-wire, this car. But the way they've done it, it just feels so totally natural. It is a brilliant car to drive. The only thing that really lets it down probably is the interior. So the infotainment system, and the sat nav, I've been having a pain with that today. I don't like Honda's infotainment system that much, and the sat nav's not great. Also the interior, I mean, the design, it's okay, and well, some of the materials, I mean, up here, that is just, it's just a little bit cheap really. Can't complain about these seats though. The seats are lovely, I like them a lot. You can go miles in this car. And the noise, it sounds good. It sounds really good. They actually pipe the noise from the inlet into the cabin. It's not artificial, it's just sent in. And when you put the car into quiet mode, which I'll do it now, there we go. It's nice and quiet. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed this passenger ride in the new Honda NSX.